Well, howdy, folks. It's pretty late at night, but I wanted to give y'all a Bible video this week, even though it's running a little late. I usually do it on Thursdays, but better one than none. So salute, y'all. It's just going to be a quick little short one, so bear with me here. I've got to get back into the... Okay, this is in Mark 5, alright? And there's this man, alright? And he's been staying in caves, and he's been, well, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. Met Jesus, okay? Who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces. Neither could any man tame him. And always night and day he was in the mountains and in the tombs, trying and cutting himself with stones, y'all. Cutting himself. Does that remind y'all of anything that's going on today? But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice, and said, What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High? Okay, and he goes on and asked him not to torment him, and Jesus asked who his name was, and he had many, many demons in him. And then it goes on, and Jesus sent the devils out of him and into some swine, and the swine took off violently down a steep place into the sea, and the man was sitting there just fine and dandy. After that, fully clothed, sitting there, and he was in his right mind, and so the people got afraid and asked Jesus to leave. Okay, you know, they got afraid. So my whole thing about this is, even those devils that was in him, the demons that was in him, okay, y'all know the name. It has many of them. Y'all can look at them, Mark 5. I don't like saying the name. But anyhow, Lee and Guyon, okay? Okay. Well, anyhow, so even this knew that Jesus was the Son of God. Okay, he says, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God. Now, there's a lot of religions out there that says that Jesus was just a prophet, or he was just a man of his day, and all. Even these unclean spirits knew that he was the Son of God, and asked him, what do you have to do with us? And, you know, please send us to pigs, you know, and things like that. Okay? So I just wanted to tell y'all that no matter what anybody tells you, Jesus is the Son of God. Even demons knew who he was, all right? And number two, a lot of people says, yes, I know God, or yes, I'm saved, or stuff like that, okay? But my question, people, not that just you're saved, but are you serving God? Okay? Now, I'm going to give a kind of a lame example here, but say if you work for the King of England, okay? You work for the King of England, and you're all about that kingship, okay? You're loyal and all that stuff. Now, if you believe that person's the King of England, okay, you believe you have a job, but you never do the job. Do you expect him to keep you on the job if you never do it? Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get to y'all. Y'all need to also, it's not that you do works to get into heaven, but you need to serve the Lord by your words, and by your love, and by sharing the gospel to other people. Now, everybody's got it written in their hearts. Sometimes you have to wake them up to make them realize they have it written in their hearts, the commandments of God, and that God is God. You have to help them wake up. All right. So help people wake up, or at least shine your light, and maybe they'll see through the darkness. All right. I love y'all. Do it God's way and not your own way. And hope you got something out of this little message.